No, don't start off the episode with coming hot. Damn it, Zach.
You said it.
I said I was coming in hot. I didn't say I was.
Yes,
I was.
You
I
are
was
coming hot.
Son of a bitch. Well, this is definitely a mature rated episode, which is great because we literally have puppies on in the background, and you had to start it off with that kind of joke, that kind of
You
humor.
can believe it.
I could if I had any. I mean, if I wanted to actually edit the podcast as much as I love to do that.
So you have options.
I have options.
Look, you can't contain this, all right? Like, you know what you're
it almost never happens when you fly off the handle like that. No, that never happens. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Goose podcast, and welcome back if you are returning, and if you're just joining us for the first time, welcome. These puppies in the background, enjoy that instead of looking at our faces because it's relevant to what we're going to talk about today, or at least on my side.
Puppies are much better than us.
Yeah, that's true. And I think they're all the same breed. I think they're all Labradors.
They look like they might be golden retrievers.
Or golden retrievers. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's embarrassing on my side. Zach, how are you doing?
I'm good. Good. Just living life one day at a time, you know. Can't complain too much aside of that.
I guess.
How are you?
Zach, I when I told you I was coming in hot, I was going to come in hot. I was going to steamroll everything that you were going to say. I need to tell you about something that's been bothering me for years. Ever since I started to drive.
Unload it.
Unload it.
Shoot your load all over.
God damn it. So, every time I go through the drive-thru, I'm usually getting the meal just for me, and then I'm going straight home. Or I'm going out, getting a meal, and then coming back. Because I like to eat at home. I don't like to eat in restaurants ever since COVID-19 and everything. I got that all out of my system. I never want to sit in a restaurant unless I'm actually with a group of people, right?
Right.
Or with other people I want to communicate with. So, that being said, I went through the drive-thru of a Slim Chickens not last night, but a couple nights ago. And for the first time I ever had actual my roommate let me have one of his tenders one time, but it was the first time I ever had my own Slim Chickens meal.
Whole meal.
Yeah, and it was delicious. The thing is, it took about 30 minutes to get through the drive-thru. All because some asshole in an SUV decided to bring his entire brood with him through the drive-thru in order for all of them, and not know, I guess, what they wanted until they got to the menu at the drive-thru, and then decided to do it one by one. I wanted to drive away and go to another fast food place almost immediately. I don't have my light on. You don't want to see my glowing complexion. Jesus. There we go. Oh. Okay, we're better. We're better than this. And normally I would just drive away and move on to something else. But I had just gotten off of work. I was exhausted. I just wanted to eat something, at home.
Yeah.
So, and by the way, it was already my second stop after I had already waited in the McDonald's drive-thru for like 10 minutes.
It was abnormal.
Yeah, especially it was like a Monday or Tuesday night, and everyone was there. And there was also an ice cream place like right next door, where they serve like a lot of different ice creams. Anyway, I'm just so pissed. Why do you do that? Why do you go through the drive-thru with your entire family and do that if you're just gonna take your time ordering? You know what I mean? You're the ones that cause the lines in the drive-thrus.
Yeah, drive-thru is not really the best place to have like the conversation of what do you want to eat?
Yeah,
like either figure it out beforehand or go inside.
And I mean that was an assumption on my part, but at that point, like when I'm waiting that long for something's going on. They're either on their phone or.
When you finally got up there, did it seem to take a long time, or was it?
No.
Okay, so yeah, it was them.
Because some places like
you pull into a Whataburger drive-thru, you're waiting at least 10 to 15 minutes for your food there.
Right, yeah, and the same thing with Jack in the Box, although I never eat at Jack in the Box. But they kind of make it to order, or they're waiting for your order to do that. But I mean, that wasn't the case. This was the first time I ever used the Slim Chickens drive-thru. but I knew what I was going to be getting. It's a chicken place. I'm going to be getting chicken and fries and gravy or sauce and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so as soon as I pulled up, I'm like, okay, I want that meal and you know, a large drink or whatever. Okay. Anything else? No. Do you want to make it more difficult? And I just went through. Anyway, it's just been bothering me for years and years and years. And this last moment,
That was what pushed you over
that's
the edge.
it's bothered me for days. Like
Now you got your chicken, and then you went like a block over, and you found a set of stairs, and you reenacted Joaquin Phoenix and the Joker, where
with
you're
the
like
chicken tenders,
with the chicken tenders in the air.
I need a picture of me as the Joker waving chicken tenders on the steps, and I guess you can call it I don't know, Chicken Joe's or something. That'll
Yeah,
be.
yeah.
I don't know. I can't name anything right now. I'm too busy looking at puppies. Please don't hump that other puppy. Okay, we're good. So you haven't been up to anything? Have you watched anything recently?
Nothing too crazy. Pretty much just making our way through Schitt's Creek still. We have officially hit the point in Schitt's Creek where it started to get
Good.
like touching. Like there's some
Yeah.
heartful moments that
Mhm.
we've hit so at this point. So we're in season 5 now, I believe.
Yeah. So the fact that it takes that long to get to those sincere moments, but I mean, you build on those characters over the show, right?
Yeah, yeah. Well, and I enjoyed everything previous. It was just more of your straight comedy than it was like a dramedy.
Right. Yeah, and you'd seen it before. We talked about it on the podcast and everything.
I have not seen it before. This is my first time through it.
Oh, okay. Okay. But you've been enjoying it.
Yeah, yeah, it's been good.
Cool.
We're watching it when we're eating dinner. So that's like our dinner show right now. So.
Yeah. My roommate and I have shows like that where like, okay, you want to watch an episode of Veep? Yeah, let's watch an episode of Veep.
Yeah.
So Veep has been that for the last week or so. Although he we watched the first couple episodes and he enjoyed it so much that when I woke up the next day and went to work and he was working from home, he just like blazed through like 3 or 4 seasons.
Yeah.
And so every time
that is a risk you take. Yeah.
I know, but we didn't really have like an understanding like commitment or anything to like, all right, don't watch anything because it was just like a 30-minute sitcom. It's whatever. And he doesn't mind. He's come out and said like I could rewatch the episodes. I don't care. So it's kind of more for me at that point, but it's really good shows as well. So I highly recommend Veep. It's on HBO Max.
Yeah,
and Schitt's Creek
I've seen a
just on
couple
Netflix.
one-off episodes like here and there.
Yeah.
And yeah, I've enjoyed. It's been on my list to go back through and actually sit down and watch it.
The thing about Veep though is that they're not self-contained episodes. They build on each other,
right.
Which is a good and a bad thing because if you take too long, it's not really like if you take too long and then you go back to it, you're not going to be like lost in the weeds because it's again, this is a sitcom. But anyway, Julia Louis-Dreyfus is phenomenal. Everybody in that show is great. And one of the characters, Jonah, is just the worst. Like everybody's so good in that show. And I just found out that actor is literally like in everything now. He was in Don't Worry Darling, which I saw. And that was a thing. I don't know if you wanted to get into that.
Yeah, you can. I mean, that's pretty much all I have. So if you want to recount,
I mean,
your experience with the clusterfuck dumpster fire.
So
it's been the media scrum for this fucking movie.
I definitely think that the only way that this movie will be remembered is because of its drama leading up to it.
That's what it seems like. Yeah.
It's not. I mean, it's definitely an interesting movie. If there was no drama leading up to it, it would have stood on its own, because it's an interesting premise. But and Florence Pugh fucking nails it. Everyone else is kind of like they're okay.
You're telling me Harry Styles?
I'm telling you, Harry Styles is a shitty actor. Yes,
shocking.
He's bad, and he's had practice. Apparently, I mean, he's already getting bad reviews for his new movie called My Policeman. That's it's in like festivals right now. It's like an indie movie. But yeah, he's getting a lot of negative reviews on his acting and everything. So that's unfortunate. It's if you've seen the trailer, I don't really want to spoil anything because it literally just came out. But
Right.
it's all about like this idyllic small town in the middle of the California desert, where husbands go to work during the day and the housewives stay at home, and that's their one rule is that they can't leave the town and everything. And there's stuff afoot. Chris Pine is like the guy who invented the town. Basically, he's like the founder. You get some similar vibes to like BioShock if you've played that game. Kind of the beginning of that. There are some underlying like subtext about
like Stepford Wives.
Right. A bit of, I don't want to go out of bounds and everything because it's still kind of fresh, but there's subtext of like toxic masculinity, of false utopias and stuff like that, obviously. So, oh, puppies. It's I would say you could definitely check it out whenever it drops to streaming, but it's not worth like running to the movie theaters for. I actually, as soon as the credits started rolling, I went, should have saw The Woman King. And that's another movie that has its own kind of controversy right now, but I would have enjoyed that way more. I didn't
It
hate
seems
Don't
like
Worry,
it's the better movie of the two.
well, I didn't hate Don't Worry Darling. I just thought it was like, well, okay. Yeah. It was an interesting story. I've read better short story science fiction stories. So anyway, I'm really looking forward to whatever Florence Pugh does next, which is probably Marvel stuff, I'm guessing.
Yeah,
Thunderbolts. I don't know if they're going to be filming that anytime soon, but
yeah, I would imagine she has some other projects lined up between this and that.
After this, yeah, for sure. Yeah. But anyway, the main thing I wanted to talk about, and I guess it's going to be the majority of the podcast, Zach, is I started working at a pet care facility. I won't name it, for fear of being taken down. No, and it's not like a big corporate company, so don't worry about that. Yeah. But yeah, I started working at a pet care facility where I am hanging out with dogs, and I wish I could say cats. I've literally only been to the cat section of the office once.
And so you're stationed in the dog area.
It's like 90% of the facility, gotcha. Where there's like a training area where they can train them to do like obedience school. But a majority of what I'm doing is similar to, if you're familiar, is like kennel tech work, where you're taking care of them, feeding them, bathing them, taking them out to play, making sure they don't attack each other, that kind of thing.
Standard like daycare sort of responsibilities,
basically. And I wish I knew more about dogs, like dog breeds. I feel like you may even know more about dog breeds than I do. You may be more familiar. I feel like everyone is, because like I know the standard ones, right? I know like the basic. I know the pit bulls. I know the Dobermans. I know the German shepherds. Labradors apparently are not golden retrievers, and dachshunds, because of your lovely pups,
little wieners.
So you are even more of a dog person than I am, because I
do love me some dogs.
I lean more towards cats, but I still love
cats.
Dogs.
Are great too.
And I just wish I could hang out with more of the cats there. Although none of them are as cool as Marley. So unfortunately, they
that's a high bar.
It's a very high bar. Although, yeah. So basically, what I wanted to do was have us rank, Zach, the top 10 fictional dogs in movies and TV shows.
Oh, okay. Good. I'm glad this is fictional, because I was gonna, if you were actually ranking real dog breeds, I was gonna have to unfortunately inform you that I can't rank them because they're all amazing and perfect, and I love them all equally.
Oh, okay.
But if they're fictional, then I can rank them.
So wait, you love all dog breeds unconditionally?
Yes.
Even the ones that were bred to be broken?
Well, it's not their fault.
No, I know it's our fault.
I mean, I wouldn't like partake per se, but I also wouldn't like if I went to a shelter to get a dog and I saw a pug in there, I wouldn't be like crime against humanity or God, like it's like you shouldn't have been created and then left because that just seems really mean.
Right. So I thought we could come up with. I want to look at the see if there's a tier list for it. So that's what I'm looking up right now. If you already have some that come to mind, let me know. Do you actually have a pen and paper on you?
I do not.
Do not? What is the matter with you? You're sitting at a desk. Why don't you have a pen and paper?
Well, this is a more of a table than a desk. There's no drawers.
Every table is a desk if you give it a chance.
No, every desk is a table, but not every table is a desk, sir.
Type in dogs. All right. Well, tier maker doesn't have one. Oh, okay. Fictional dogs tier list. Let's see which ones they have. Okay, and there's some forgettable ones, but that's okay, or some that we don't know.
Okay.
So that's
I can rock with it.
That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. Hang on. Get that in there. Yeah. All right. Ignore the Nissan ads. Get that out. So.
Oh man, this is gonna be a tough one.
Yeah. Some I mean, there's some that you may not recognize either. I feel like we did just do a tier list not that long ago, but whatever.
Coincidentally, I believe Slim Chickens was on that tier list that we did.
Oh, was it?
I think so, yeah.
Huh. All right, well, let's get started because we got a lot to get through. Okay?
Let's go.
We're gonna skip him because I feel like we're already gonna put him very high. Fuck. Do you have one that's like you automatically think this is the best dog?
Okay, we'll go through here. Oh, fucking Courage, dude.
Courage?
Absolutely.
Is S tier? Okay.
Absolutely.
I totally
you
agree.
couldn't ask for a better dog.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Here's how we're gonna rank them. All right, we're gonna rank them with how good of a boy he is.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure 90% of these are boy dogs, which is kind of weird, isn't it? Like how in fiction most dogs are oh well, there's Lady right there.
Yeah.
And Isabel. Is Isabel a dog?
She is a dog.
Why did I think she was something else?
This is pretty heavily skewed towards.
Well, no, because like in fiction, almost all dogs are boys and all cats are girls.
I can't. I must say they do not have. It looks like any Paw Patrol dogs on here, which is a win for us. I think
fascinating. Yeah, I would have put them in D. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I want to add another like. Well, we don't know. There's a don't know category, so D is going to be F essentially.
I can already tell you which one goes at that bottom part there
in the D category. Which ones?
Yeah, Brian for sure. Yeah,
he is
not a good dog. He's just not.
Oh yeah,
and he's trying to just sleep with his best friend's wife like 24/7
and succeeds at one point. Yeah. So here's what how good of a boy he is. That's one factor. How good of a dog he is as a dog. Like, is he more dog? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Does he do the job of a dog well? And would you want to have him as a pet, basically, if he existed in real life? And then I had a fourth one. I guess it doesn't matter. We're pretty set on like what we think.
I mean, this is a good baseline right here.
It's a good start.
Right?
Yeah.
Like this establishes your two ends. I think pretty fucking good.
Okay. So and we only want to base them on fiction, obviously.
Yes. Yeah.
Because they are fictional. What am I fucking talking about? Let's go ahead and get started. So, Snoopy.
He's a beagle, which. My old dog Cosmo, he was a beagle. I love beagles. They're fantastic dogs. They can be loud because they howl a lot, but they're just fantastic. So, but Snoopy specifically,
not any variation of Snoopy, just regular Snoopy.
Right.
So no Joe Cools.
Or what was the fighter pilot Snoopy?
That's Ace. I believe.
Ace, yeah.
And then there's also his cousin, who is cooler and is not on this list. The one with the hat and the mustache.
Yes.
I gotta look up who that is. Hold on.
Just normal Snoopy. He's kind of a dick,
He is. He's not a very good dog.
but he doesn't get into too much trouble.
Spike. It was Spike.
So I'm gonna say B for Snoopy.
B for Snoopy. Okay. Solid. Actually, I kind of agree. I would say if he was any of his variations of Snoopy, he might go a little bit higher, because I think as a fighter pilot, actually no, he's not even a good fighter pilot. He gets shot down all the time.
Yeah.
And Woodstock doesn't even help him. He has a Woodstock's kind of a bitch. Anyway,
we're not ranking birds.
I know we're not ranking birds. That's another episode. And yours go on the very bottom.
No, they're top tier. Little nuggets.
Let's do Snoopy. We'll just go down the list. Snoopy.
Okay. That's Scooby, sir.
We've just done Snoopy. Fuck. It's gonna happen again. I just know it.
I love Scooby-Doo. I think the bill for the amount of food he consumes alone, though, drops him down a letter grade. So I'm gonna say A for Scooby.
We never see him shit, to be honest. We never see him shit, so I don't know how he
That's
stores
true. That's true. Which that helps, but I could probably say the same for about 90 to 100% of the dogs on this list.
Like,
you never see them shit. It's part of the fictional world. Shit does not exist.
He's a Great Dane, isn't he? So
he is a Great Dane. Yes.
Yeah, those are huge shits. But anyway, I wouldn't want to own him, because he's just gonna run away from a burglar if they decided to break in.
See, here's the thing: he runs away, but then by virtue of running away, solves the mystery or thwarts the villain.
Almost never does.
He always is part of the plan.
Well,
he's always the bait. And then he leads the villain to the trap.
Never on purpose, though. Never on purpose.
What are you talking about?
It's always
this is bullshit.
He's getting high with his best friend, eating.
Absolutely not.
I'm not gaslighting you. I'm just saying
you are gaslighting me. I can guarantee you, I've watched more Scooby-Doo in my lifetime than you have.
I'm putting him in B.
I know my shit.
I'm putting him in B tier.
This is a travesty.
No, here's the thing, and I don't know if he's on here. He might be on here. Well, they didn't put him on here. Scrappy would be D. Is that fair? Scrappy
would be D or C. Yeah,
he would
gets
be
on my
C.
nerves.
How would he be C? He's the worst.
But he's not like Brian Griffin level. Like, I mean, come on.
He literally tried to suck out their souls in the Scooby-Doo movie.
Yeah, that's non-canon.
Is it? You sure?
Yes.
Because
literally every other instance of Scrappy-Doo has been a good guy.
No.
What are you talking about?
Absolutely not true. No.
What are you fucking talking about?
No.
Scrappy would be D. No, you don't know shit about Scooby-Doo. That much is apparent.
Where are we putting Goofy?
Goofy. Not much of a dog. He's more of a dog man.
He is a dog man, because we got his counterpart right here.
But he doesn't try to sleep with anyone that he shouldn't. So I'm going to put him in C.
Doesn't he fuck a cow? Isn't his girlfriend the cow? Hold on.
Mirabelle or whatever?
Hold on.
Maybelle?
Goofy girlfriend. Because they never get Mrs. Donner? I'm sorry, what?
They never confirm where Max came from.
Well, this is... Wait, is he fucking...
That's a human woman.
That's a human woman. That's Mrs. Goof. Right there. Oh God.
Why is there one of those pictures underneath the one you click is just a picture of her feet?
That's from the Disney Wiki, man. That's canon.
Don't click on it. Come on.
But there's Goofy with human feet, which is also weird.
Well, yes, he is a dog man.
But is that Max?
No,
I'm not giving Polygon a click, but that's a human boy. And that's a human woman.
That's one of the older cartoons.
Okay, so are we going with Extremely Goofy Movie where Sylvia Marpole? But I was talking about like the cow. The cow.
Yes.
Who is that?
There she is.
Yeah.
That's Three
Clarabelle.
Musketeers.
Clarabelle.
I was Somewhat.
You were not close
halfway
at
there.
all. Anyway, he's getting around.
Man, you're salty today.
I'm not salty today. I'm full of vinegar, if
Get some
anything.
vinegar.
No, just vinegar.
This is why you were supposed to shoot your load all over the place beforehand.
Jesus Christ, what is wrong with you? I'm sorry, children. First of all, your parents failed you. Okay, so Goofy, he's getting around. He's an absolute slut. Goofy's a slut.
Yeah, but he's not sleeping with anyone that they're like in a relationship already with his best friend or anything like that.
I mean, I guess, but Sylvia Marpole was she was married to her job.
Yeah, that's the same.
That's the same. I don't know. I'm single. I want to put him in A. Only because.
Why am I here? Why the fuck am I here? Do you just want to do this shit?
No. Then where would you put him? Where would you put him?
I would say C or B.
Why would you put him in C?
Because he's not like an actual dog. He's more man than dog. He just happens to look like face dog. But I wouldn't like want Goofy as a fucking pet.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. I would put that's fine. Yeah, because he's less dog than a lot of these other dogs, and we'll get to him. Pluto's
a good boy.
He's a very good boy.
He's a very good boy. Gets into trouble sometimes, but ultimately
no more
he's
than
very good.
Some of these others. I would say he gets into less trouble than some of these other dogs.
I would say, yeah, I think
I'll put him in S. He's a classic.
Yeah.
He was a lot of people's first fictional dog.
Yes.
So.
And he has his own cartoon, so he's pulling in some money.
He has his own his own personal just Pluto.
Yeah, making some bank off the merch for sure.
What is he spending money on?
He's not. He's just contributing to the household income.
Oh, there you go.
Like
more than I can say about some people. You know what I mean? All right. This dog looks familiar. I do not know who.
Is that Gromit?
No, it's not Gromit. It can't be.
Gromit's down there. I can't really see because it's very tiny.
On the stream.
Yeah.
It's this one. This one right here.
Okay. What is that? Maybe was that the dog from Chicken Run?
It looks like the dog from Chicken Run.
I don't remember much of the dog from Chicken Run.
I see the sheep in the background. Hold on.
Yeah. Or Greg the sheep, whatever. What is?
No, Shaun the sheep.
Shaun the sheep. Yes.
Aardman Animations dog. There's been quite a few. Holy shit.
Oh my god, that is horrific.
This one?
Yeah. The one underneath the
or this one.
Yeah.
Okay, here it is. It's he's Shaun the Sheep's friend, but I do not recognize him.
I don't know
Bitzer.
anything about Shaun the Sheep.
Okay. So we'll put him in the I don't know.
Yeah.
If he was the dog from Chicken Run, we would not like him. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna bring this back down because we want to see our faces because we're pretty. I know there's also puppies. Okay, so don't know. Sorry, Bitzer. Blue,
good girl.
Girl dog. That's right. I forgot.
Yes.
I forgot.
Would probably kind of be no, I was gonna say she might be a little annoying because she wants you to solve all her problems. But she helps solve the
She's
problems.
marking all over the house, first of all.
That's true. That's true.
Leaving all kinds of a mess. I mean, it's hey, look, we got something to do today because we're bored and we wear a green shirt and we got several cousins that are in prison or something. And then but like let's travel into other dimensions to like solve mysteries, I guess, figure out is the salt shaker fucking the pepper shaker, or is he going off and whoring off on his own? Am I going down a spiral? I feel like I am.
Something to also consider too is I feel like after the 50th time of hearing
yeah,
it's gonna get fucking annoying.
It is. There's better dogs out there. We unfortunately are missing out on Bluey. Bluey is not on here.
Bluey is not on there.
So we have to deal with Blue. And not
I would say
Bluey would be S tier.
Blue B or C for me.
I would say B as well. B for Blue.
Yes, that doesn't make sense.
Much better than Periwinkle. And then there's the cat as well. I love the cat, but I don't have children, so I don't care. This dog.
That's Marmaduke, I believe.
No, this isn't Marmaduke. Marmaduke is.
Or what is that one?
He has a red nose. This is from. Oh, shit. Gromit is S tier. Um,
Oh, is that Doug? Is it? No, that's not Spike.
no, it's the dog with the red nose. Hold on. I feel like it's the dog from Doug.
That's what I was thinking, but that's a little white dog, Spike or
Oh, that just
Spot.
brings up Doug.
Yeah.
Red nosed dog. Fiction. I feel like I want to remember who this is. Bodie?
I've seen
Oh, not Clifford.
him before.
I have two. I can't put my name on him though.
Yellow cartoon dog.
It's right here. It's like right. It's on the tip of my tongue. It was in the 90s.
Yeah.
90s cartoon dog. Oh, they don't have two stupid dogs on here. We're missing on a lot of them.
Two stupid dogs.
Dog from Cat Dog isn't on here.
I thought he was.
Is
I
he?
saw him on there.
I don't see him. Well, we got fucking.
Yeah, he's right up top. He's next to Doug.
No, that's
Left.
Droopy.
No.
Oh, there's Dog.
literally-
There's
no.
okay. I gotcha. Okay. Whoops.
Who is this dog? Maybe it's 80s, not 90s. No.
We're gonna put him in don't know for right now. Just for right
Man,
now.
who is that?
Clifford.
I know I've seen him.
I have two.
But obviously, if I can't really place him, then
Um,
probably not.
yeah, that's childhood. That's in the dark recesses of my childhood. There's too many cobwebs.
He's like, I feel like he's part of like the Jabberjaw, like sort of like offshoot faux Scooby Doo cartoons or some shit.
Jabberjaw.
Not specifically Jabberjaw.
I was like, there's no dog in Jabberjaw.
They were like 4 or 5 Scooby Doo rip-off cartoons, and I feel like he was in one of those, like Speed Buggy or whatever.
God, there's so many. So many fictional dogs. Yeah, it's gonna bother me. If anybody knows, sound off in the comments. It's gonna bother the shit out of me because he's. It's not that I've never seen him before, so we don't know. Like we both obviously have seen him before in a show that we watched growing up. But we got to keep moving. Zach. We got plenty of other don't knows that we can move up there. But let's keep going down the line. Clifford.
Seems like a very sweet dog. I want nothing to do with him.
Yeah, he
absolutely nothing.
Way too big.
Yeah.
First off, you're living in New York City, Zach. Congratulations, you can afford to live in New York City. Oh my God, puppy, chill out, puppy. He's found the camera. But yeah, he's way too big. He's way too inconvenient. I didn't watch the new live action movie that they did of him, but I heard terrible things, and they most likely did not reference his shit. So, yeah, I would put him. He's a good boy, but he's inconvenient as fuck.
Yes,
so I would put him definitely in a C.
Yes, yeah.
That's fair because he's not like a shithead, and we'll get to some. This is a dog from. Is this Coco?
Coco,
the dog from
Dante.
Dante. Is he a good boy?
He is a very good boy. He's a sweet little angel. I love him. The little loopy.
Yeah.
So he's not, perfect per se, but as far as canine companions go, I put him in A.
Really, over Snoopy and Scooby?
Because he ends up being your spirit guide. So.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So you get him for even longer than you think.
Yes. And he helps you out with life in general.
Okay. I need to rewatch Coco. It's been a minute. Have you
Fan-fucking-tastic movie.
It's a great movie. Although the second death part of that movie always makes me a little bit anxious because it makes me think about my own mortality. I don't like that. I don't like being existential while watching a Pixar movie. Have you seen the live action like Disney Parks person for the uncle character,
Yeah,
like the
yeah, I
makeup
did.
and everything.
Ernesto.
Ernesto, yeah.
Yeah,
It's phenomenal. Like the makeup for that
yeah.
makes him look like the character.
And it's crazy to compare the Ernesto makeup to what they did for Miguel, which is just put a gigantic plastic fucking head on somebody.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's a little off putting.
It like stick to one cohesive universe. Like we
Yeah.
live in the real world, just work with what you have.
I assume they do that because it's like, what's the alternative?
Just
You
a
can't
little Mexican
hire
boy.
a 20-year-old to play a 11-year-old boy.
Yeah.
Like,
And you don't want to have an 11-year-old boy being chased
yes,
down by people.
You legitimately cannot hire an 11-year-old boy.
Well, and
to
he does
work in your theme park.
He also doesn't have like anything, no offense to his character, but he also doesn't have anything distinct about like his outfit in the movie.
Well, he has his hoodie generally.
Right, but that's a
his red
hoodie. It's a hoodie.
And then he for majority of the movie, he has the face paint on.
That's true. But like at the same time, anybody at a Disney park can probably get that done, especially during this time of year. Let's move on. Hound. No, his name isn't Hound.
Copper.
Copper, thank you. Copper.
Or yeah,
It's Copper.
Copper's the dog, right? Todd's the fox.
Yes. Fuck. And the Hound. That sounds right. Here. I did not know.
It's
Corey Feldman? Kurt Russell was Copper?
I guess so.
Holy shit. Oh, adult Copper, obviously. It would have had to have been. Mickey Rooney was Todd. Yeah. Corey Feldman was young Copper.
He's very sweet when he's a puppy. He's kind of a dick when he gets older.
Yeah, because of the way he was raised.
Yes, yeah. Thankfully, it doesn't end. The Disney movie does not end the way the original does, which was with him killing his fox best friend.
Right. I just realized today that it's based off of an actual novel.
Yes.
Written by American novelist Daniel P. Mannix, and it was published on September 11th.
There you go.
Obviously, there were September 11th before 2001, but
that is true. Yes.
Ooh, ominous. So yeah, we're going with the fictional. We're going with this Copper.
He's a fine dog. Probably B.
I would say yeah. He's a good boy. He's
very cute.
Yeah, he's raised. Well, we can't do cuteness because if we do cuteness, it's a different list for sure.
Because you can factor it in.
This guy would not be A for cuteness.
Hey.
I know what this breed of dog looks like in real life, and they are monstrous.
No, they're little babies.
I had to deal with one the other day. Yeah, I don't.
Little Zolos.
So this is the Dave Pilkey dog that I'm unfamiliar with. So
Captain Underpants dog. I don't know.
Yeah, but it like his new. Oh, I put DGO Dogman. It's just Dogman. We're gonna put him in Don't Know because I haven't. Okay. I don't have any reference.
That's fair.
I mean, he's a cop, so a cab.
Wow. Yeah. immediate bottom tier.
No. Okay. Dog from Cat Dog.
I feel like he's more work than not more work, but he's equal amount of work to benefit that you would get out of him.
Zach, I had to ask you. How does Cat Dog shit? How does Cat Dog shit?
Have you ever seen Human Centipede?
I actually haven't. I've deliberately avoided those movies. Not only because they apparently get worse with each iteration, but also because I don't want to see that ever. I've also never seen Two Girls, One Cup. I
have also not seen, but you shouldn't say that in the internet because someone's going to send it to you now.
Well, I'll know. I'm going to know. I'll instantly know. And I'll turn it off and I'll still have said
You've never seen it.
Because I know the music and I know exactly and I know what to expect, all right? So, if I see two girls in a video, immediately it's a quick pause.
Okay.
in any circumstance. So, dog, he's a lot of trouble, and also he may shit from his mouth. So,
Yes. Yeah.
um,
Um.
he's got to be C at least.
He is at least 50% of a freak of nature too, which comes with a
Yes.
lot of medical bills.
Yeah.
So
Also, like his, how do they pay rent? How do they pay? What's his name?
yeah, what is it? Oscar? Oscar is
Hold
the
on.
little rat rodent or whatever.
I just typed in cat dog. No, I just typed in cat dog. Characters. The greaser dogs.
Cat dog.
Cat
dog.
dog.
Little cat dog.
Mr. Cornelius Sunshine. I don't remember any of these characters.
Cornelius.
It was was it Cornelius that we were thinking of?
I think so, yeah.
What a terrible name. Yeah. So C or B?
I think B's too high, so I'd say C.
Yeah, I would say C too. He would be way more trouble. I love the cat part, even though he's kind of a dick. He's the dick brother.
Yeah, I feel like they're a package deal too.
Yeah.
Like if you take dog, you're getting cat.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and allergies aside, for anyone involved, that's confusing as hell. It would freak everyone out. No one would want to come over. All right, Doug.
Doug, great boy, saves the day.
He does actually. He did save Carl's life.
I would say. I'd say A.
I would say A too.
I don't think he reaches S tier quite. Like he's right at the precipice.
You can talk to him.
You can talk to him.
You can talk to him. You can't say that about a lot of these dogs. So, ironically, Doug is going to be ranked higher than Scooby, which is crazy to me. But I'm okay with it.
Well, I would have put Scoob in A or S, so
no.
that was you.
He's running away. No, he's running away from and getting stoned with his friends all the time, solving mysteries.
That sounds like a great dog.
Yeah, but he's not here with me where I could pet him. Also,
well, you could say that about everyone.
I'm not a big fan. Can I just say something? I'm going to admit something, and it might get me fired from my job. I don't really like bony dogs. Does that make sense?
Bony?
I don't like dogs that are like athletic or like they're always thin, and not for like lack of trying. You know, it's actually a it's just their genetics. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, not a fan. But
I see.
All right. Droopy.
He'd probably be annoying as fuck.
He probably would. Yeah. I mean,
he's very funny to watch. I don't want to have him as a dog though.
Well, you know what? I forgot his catchphrase. What is Droopy's catchphrase?
I don't know.
Bother.
Yeah,
what is Droopy's catchphrase? Catchphrase. I can't spell, man. I can't spell.
It's M-A-N.
Hello, all you happy people. You know what? That makes me mad. Yeah. All right. I would say, and you can communicate with Disney characters because obviously we're assuming that they can talk to people.
Obviously, yes.
I would say D. Higher than Brian.
Yeah, higher than Brian, but still a D, I'd say.
Yeah, because we'll go from left to right on ranking them. We'll do that at the end if we have time.
Dog from Duck.
Dog from Duck Hunt. Yeah. Asshole. Yeah, he's even less intelligent than Brian, but he's still an asshole. He taunts you and makes fun of you. He knows what he's doing, and he's friends with.
I'd still rank him higher than Brian, but yeah, definitely a D for Duck Hunt.
You could talk to Brian though.
But the problem is I don't want to talk to Brian. Brian's insufferable.
Yeah, that's fair. This dog is from Johnny Test. I don't know who this is.
Yeah, I never watched Johnny Test, so I can't. I know the theme song because anytime it come on, I change the channel.
His name is Dookie, which is disgusting. We're gonna say don't know.
I know he talks.
Doug's dog. What is his name?
Yeah, what is his name?
Dog's. What the fuck? Pork chop.
Pork chop. That's right.
He
For
is.
what I remember of Pork Chop, I did like him.
I think he's a relatively good boy, but he's kind
Yeah.
of like Snoopy. He goes off and does his
Some
own
just
stuff.
shenanigans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would put him in C because I can't recall any
Specifics.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm good with that.
Put him above Dog from Cat Dog because he's.
We're gonna get like somebody like, you motherfuckers need to go back and watch Doug, because Pork Chop is the thread that holds everything
He
together.
really fucking isn't though. I mean, I remember every other character in Doug, and the fact that I had to look up Pork Chop's name says a lot about his last name.
Doug and Patty Mayonnaise are an item is because Pork Chop was able to save their relationship.
This looks like
that's
the older
like
dog.
Spike's kid from Tom and Jerry.
Oh, okay. Do you have any reference? Like, is he a good boy?
If it's who I think it is, there really isn't a reference, because usually it was. Actually, now I'm looking at it, I'm not sure that is who that is.
I think it is.
It's the same. It's the same type of dog.
Spike's.
But Spike's kid was. He didn't have the jowls like in that picture.
Well, it looks like him. That's him. That's Spike's son. It's probably just the new version. It's the new version. From Tom and Jerry, obviously. For those who don't, Tyke is his name.
Tyke, yeah.
Which is a great name.
There's not much of a character there.
Yeah.
He's usually being thrown into the middle of Tom and Jerry's shenanigans, and then Spike gets mad when Tyke gets hurt, and that's about it.
Okay, well, so we'll put him in D. Actually, above. We'll put him above Driffy.
I'll put him in C. He's just a dog.
Okay,
you know, he's not an asshole dog. He's just a dog.
Gurr.
This is bullshit. Gurr is not a dog. That's a costume.
Yeah,
it's a suit he's putting on.
So we're putting him in D.
Yes,
because that's a lie. Goddard, same thing. Robot.
More of a dog.
He's a good boy.
He is good boy,
and he does help.
I put C.
Okay.
He functions as a dog.
He does function as
still a robot.
He technically functions as like a Swiss Army knife for Jimmy Neutron. Let's be fair. Still better than Goofy. This dog, I do not remember. This is a Boomerang.
That's Huckleberry Hound, my boy.
I'm sorry. I know of the karate one, but I don't know. Yeah, karate chops.
Yeah, the not racist at all Hong Kong Phooey.
Phooey, yeah. So what can you tell me about Huckleberry Hound?
Huckleberry is just a guy who ends up in bad situations constantly and then has to find his way out of it.
Is Huckleberry Hound a good dog? The Good, the Bad, and the Huckleberry Hound. What is he known for? First ever Hanna-Barbera cartoons. He was one of the first. That was the first of the blue hair.
He's usually like trying to get laid or like sneak into a 5-star hotel or some shit.
Okay,
like, so that's generally his goal.
He's just live it up. He's a scamp. Gotcha.
Yes.
Does he have
not an asshole?
Not an asshole. Huh? Okay.
Not an asshole, but does get into some shenanigans. I'd say
like a C.
Whoop. Yeah, C, because he holds no allegiances. He is for Huckleberry only.
Fucking what just happened? Okay, good. I'll put him up right here. Yeah. Bam. Hong Kong Phooey, yeah, a bit racist. So
yeah. And he's not very good at his job, so probably D.
That's true. I don't recognize this dog. This is an anime dog with human eyes, and I don't like it.
Is that the dog from Feast, or what is that? Is that an anime? I can't.
It's an anime dog, yeah.
Is that the Full Metal Alchemist dog?
No, it's not.
Not the one that, not the bad one.
It's gonna watch. I'm gonna type it in, and it's gonna give me who you think you're.
Yeah. I know who you're thinking of, but that's not who I'm thinking of.
Yep. They just recently, like clips of the live action version of the dog has been because that's Black Hayate.
No, not that one.
It's giving me nothing but Nina Tucker. It's not good. It's just it's so bad.
Just a picture of her with the dog ears and the nose.
It's bad.
Oh man.
So that's not it. We're just gonna put it in don't know. It actually looks like it's from Cowboy Bebop, but we know of the actual good boy from Cowboy Bebop. Ein, if he was on this list, I don't believe he is. He's not. Would be S tier.
Yes, absolutely S tier.
Isabel, S tier.
Isabel is absolutely S tier.
She's a good girl. She's a productive member of society.
Fucking pleasant as hell.
Yeah, she is,
and she has a job.
She has a job. She's doing
much
more.
Like Pluto.
She's doing more for society than I am.
A better town representative than Tom Nook ever could be.
Exactly. Let's go with this is the George Clooney dog from Isle of Dogs.
Have not seen Isle of Dogs, so I don't know.
Isle of Dogs. And I haven't seen it in years, but trying to find out his name. Oh, Bryan Cranston, not George Clooney. George Clooney does do a voice in this movie, but he's Wes Anderson pulled out all the stops for this one. Bill Murray as well, obviously. We're gonna go with D because I know who he is, but because I don't have a lot of knowledge. I mean, he's a junkyard dog. I can't.
But would you put him in D? Because D we're reserving for not good dogs.
Actually, let's just switch D to F. Shit. D96. We'll go to F. There we go. And I wouldn't put him in F. We'll put him at bottom of C. Because he's all the dogs in Isle of Dogs are technically good dogs. They're not doing anything wrong. They're fighting the oppressive Japanese government. Futuristic Japanese government. But not bad. I don't have anything to recall. Jake the dog.
I'm torn on this because part of me wants to say S tier, but another part of me wants to say he can be a bit of a butthole sometimes.
Does he ever cause trouble for anyone else?
Yes. There's a couple times where he has problems with like honesty sometimes, especially with his kids.
That's true. Is he a good father to his kids?
Last I checked, he was pretty good.
Okay.
But I haven't finished all of them in Adventure Time, so
I would say that he is a good best friend. He's a good. I wouldn't say he's a good. He's not a good boy because he's more of a human friend. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's more of a humanoid friend,
right?
Because of his powers, it changes the aspect of who he is as a dog. He's not necessarily a good dog. He's a good boy.
He's probably the most mature, and like
he's literally a father.
Like more chances to just give you wisdom, like little nuggets of wisdom. I feel like.
Where'd I put him? Oh fuck! I put him in B.
B, really?
Yes, I put him higher than some of these other dogs because not only he saved the world or the land of U, but which is the world.
Yeah.
Multiple times. I would even go A because he's a good best friend.
Well,
he's willing to give you advice.
I would say S or A.
Oh, okay. Well, I could put him in A. We'll put him in A. I would say if he was more dog-like, then he would be in S tier. But he's not a great representation of dogs because I don't think, even though his name is Jake the dog, I would rather. I don't know.
Yeah.
This is from
Kipper, right?
I don't know.
Kipper or Yipper, I think is his name.
Kipper.
Yeah, it's a very young children's.
Yeah, it looks like Caillou level of children's.
Yeah, Kipper. Yeah. I have not watched Kipper in a very long time.
He's teaching the kids.
Since I was a little tiny baby.
He's teaching the kids.
He is teaching kids. He's also a kid himself, if I remember correctly. He's a puppy.
Okay, so he's analogous to Bluey.
Yes.
Are we correct in that assumption?
Yeah, I think that's a good
He's a
comparison.
he's a puppy. He's literally a kid dog teaching other
Uh,
kids how to read, write, learn lessons, that kind of thing.
yes, that would be a good call, I think.
So, with that being said, he's not Bluey, but he's Bluey-esque. Where do we want to rank
I'd
him?
say B
Okay.
as a good boy, and he's just all dog. So
Yeah,
you know,
that's fair. He's up there with Blue. I'm cool with
mm,
that. Right next to Blue. Crypto.
I don't know
Saves
enough about Crypto other than he's
Superman's dog.
Superman's dog.
That's really all
No,
you
I
need.
know who he is. I just don't know like him, what his character is other than Superman, but in dog form.
So, fun fact, I've actually seen Legion of Super Pets,
I'm sorry.
the Zack Snyder edition. And Dwayne the Rock Johnson aside, he's a good boy. Maybe not in that movie because he starts off as kind of a dick. He's like, "Why are you dating Lois Lane? You should be paying attention to me. I'm a dog." He really doesn't know kind of his place. Because he's a super dog in a normal Earth, so he has superpowers. He has the potential
Yeah.
to destroy all of humanity if he chose to be a bad
Just what
boy.
you want in a dog.
Just if he chose to be a bad boy. So I would say not S tier, not A tier. Even though he has good intentions, he's still a dog. So he's not Superman, he's not pure of heart. I would put him in.
If you were looking at from the little I remember of like the Superman adventures, like
Mhm.
70s or 80s cartoon show that Crypto is in, it's literally just dog Superman. So
Yeah,
if you want to rank like just what you would Superman, I think
that's what I would do. I would put him in I'm low B because he still saves the
Okay.
world multiple times. He's just kind of a rascal and will
You've put
fly.
him in A, just FYI.
Whoops, high B. High B. Because he saves the world multiple times. He has the
Yes.
ability to do that. He's just also a dog. So, lady, kind of a whore. Hold on. Hear me out. Finds the first man on the street, instantly starts eating spaghetti with him. I don't know.
Hey, in her defense,
I don't know.
she was not getting the attention she deserved in her house.
Does she deserve it? Just because she's a pampered dog doesn't mean she needs to have that attention all the time.
Every dog that
24/7.
you own deserves love. If you don't want to give your dog love, don't own a fucking dog.
Sometimes you're busy with work,
no,
man.
don't. No, fuck off. Fuck off is what I'm saying right now. If you can't pay attention to your fucking dog, don't get a dog.
That's fair.
I hate that shit.
No, that's fair. I mean, in this context, it's a rich, privileged person who probably doesn't even have to work. So in this context, it doesn't even matter.
I'm gonna put Lady in B. She's
Okay.
just kind of a dog, you know. Like
Yeah.
there's not.
Nothing
She's a
magical
nice
about
dog. She looks very soft. I would love on her, but
Oh.
yeah, she's just a dog.
What about Tramp? We'll just go ahead and knock these two back.
Probably rank Tramp as a C because
Yeah.
he gets into trouble.
He does. He's a scamp.
Oh, that is not Tramp, sir.
That's not Tramp.
That's not Tramp. That's
Fuck, where's Tramp?
what's his name from Oliver and Company.
Whoops.
I don't think Tramp is on there.
He's not on there. All right. Well, then never mind. I feel bad.
Billy Joel Dog, though, we can rank right now.
Where's
if you
Billy
want.
Joel Dog?
That was the one you picked up. Is the dog from Oliver and Company?
Oh,
voiced
that's
by
right.
Billy Joel.
I
I can't remember his name.
Is he really?
Yep.
I confuse Oliver and Company and All Dogs Go to Heaven all the time. I need to watch
Yeah.
those again.
Both good movies.
Well, one of them is like really, really dark. Like even for a movie
Yes,
about
yeah.
animated
Well,
dogs.
All Dogs Go to Heaven is Don Bluth,
Mhm.
and Oliver and Company is Disney.
We're back at it. We're back at me
We're
not
back at
knowing
it.
Don Bluth movies. I don't know the difference, man. So where would you rank him? Because I have no
he
reference.
is. Hold on, I gotta look up what his name is because it's gonna kill me. I used to watch this fucking movie all the time.
Marmaduke
all of it.
is F. I'm just putting Marmaduke in F.
Yeah, he's the worst Scooby Doo.
Mm-hmm.
Dodger.
Dodger. Okay.
Dodger ultimately is a good boy, but he's grown hardened by having to be a street dog.
So but wouldn't you qualify that as like he's up here with the Isle of Dogs dog, where he's
Yeah, I'd put him in
scruffed.
C, I
Yeah.
think.
Uh,
Well, no, I'd bump him up to B. He saves the day in the end.
okay, that's fair.
He's got it. He's rough on the outside, heart of gold on the inside.
Okay, that's fair. The dog from Secret Life of Pets. I haven't seen
Did
these.
not watch these movies, so I cannot say. It's a cute dog though.
It is a cute dog. It's the same studio that did Sing and
Yeah, Illumination.
oh yeah, it's Illumination. It's the Minions fucking company. Max.
Company of the future hot Mario movie.
Okay, we're not going to talk about that until it gets closer. We're going to watch the teaser trailer together, Zach.
Just put a bullet in me right now.
Max.
Max, great boy.
He's a great boy.
Great boy.
Literally,
S-tier.
he literally changes. He saves Christmas.
Saves Christmas.
Or Who Christmas, whatever it's. Don't they call it something
It's
else?
Christmas.
Is it Christmas? They call it Christmas.
Mhm.
Okay. Scruff. Is that his name?
Scruff McGruff, the crime
Scruff
dog.
McGruff. Okay, I knew he had a last name. Scruff McGruff, the crime dog. He's stopping crime. He's man
He's
dog.
hard
though.
on drugs though, and drugs disproportionately affects a certain.
But as an adult, we know better. So does that mean he's doing a terrible job, or does that mean he's going against like what we should be talking about, like Scruff McGruff, the anti-cop dog or something?
He'd be a fucking narc, like for anyone who's like smoking a joint.
You know what?
Like,
You're right. But what does it say about us?
We're realists, all right? And quite frankly, even from a kid's perspective, who likes McGruff, the crime dog?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
MathNet is better anyway.
We're gonna get to other ones. I don't know this character. It looks like it's from a video game or an anime.
Yeah, I don't know.
Green eyes and stuff. We're just gonna say don't know. Whoops. Oh,
Mr. Peanut Butter.
Mr. Peanut Butter from BoJack Horseman.
Yeah.
Give me the lowdown or lowdown.
Okay, so Mr. Peanut Butter is one of those people who is like outwardly, like, what's the word? Optimistic and like to a fault.
Right.
Like he never really wants to talk about problems, which it's an issue later on in the show. And he doesn't look inward a whole lot. He kind of uses that faux optimism to place blame outside of himself.
Okay. And he's more dog man as well.
He is more dog man. I'd probably put him in C.
Low C or high C?
High C. Above Clifford.
Okay.
Well, no, below Huckleberry. Below Huckleberry.
Okay. Shit. This is from Jabberjaw. This is the Jabberjaw dog.
No, that's the Wacky Races with the
they're both in it. Dick Dastardly.
I don't think Snively was
Muttley.
ever in.
It's Muttley.
Muttley. I don't think Muttley was ever in. It's same kind of. I think Muttley was ever in Jabberjaw.
Well, when they did the crossover, when they did the race and everything.
Yeah, the Wacky Races.
We're gonna take too long trying to find it. He's a mixed breed mutt, obviously. In the Wacky Races segment, he was declared as a bloodhound, pointer, Airedale, and hunting dog. I mean, he's a villain.
He's a villain.
His snickering would piss me off.
Yeah, I would put him in F. I'm sure with a better owner, he'd probably be rehabilitated, but he does not have a better owner, so he's an asshole of a dog.
Yeah, I would put him. Actually, let's. Yeah. Odie,
good boy.
He's a good boy. It's kind of hard not to look at it from Garfield's perspective, right?
Well, yeah, I think that's the thing. Like, if you're looking at it from Garfield's perspective, who is an asshole, Odie is getting all the attention and being loved on.
So Odie is just a dog, right? There's been
no moment
where there's been no moment where he's been like exceptionally evil or exceptionally good.
No, and he doesn't like talk or anything.
Yeah.
So like,
he's literally a prop.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's mostly a foil to Garfield. Why are
Right.
we fucking talking about narratives in Garfield? Um,
3-panel comics. I don't know.
uh,
I would
I
say,
would put him in B.
yeah, low B, because he's just like these. They're just dogs. Or
The
these
thing
less
with
dogs.
Odie is like you're all of his issues are projected on him by Garfield.
Right.
Like
It's
any issue with Odie is caused by Garfield being an asshole.
That's fair. Uh,
What's his name?
Sherman.
Mr.
No, it's Mr. Peabody.
Mr. Peabody,
Yeah.
yes. S tier.
He's the good Brian. He's the good
He
Brian.
is the good Brian. Yes. He is. If you want a white dog that can talk and has intelligence,
Yes.
Mr.
Wait,
Peabody.
what do you mean by white dog?
A dog that is white.
Fuck. Pongo. I almost forgot his name. Pongo.
Pongo.
He-
Good boy.
He's a good
And-
boy.
Family man.
Good dad. I mean, he lost his kids, which is not great.
Rescues them though.
Rescues them.
He doesn't lose them. They get stolen from him.
That's fair. Not a good
But
protector.
he works for several days and nights to find them.
He's not a great protector of his kids, I should say. He lost literally all of them.
He did. Yeah.
So,
But hey, we've all messed up.
I'll say A.
I'd say A. Yeah.
Yeah. Because if he had prevented them from being stolen in the first place, then one, there wouldn't be any story, but he would be a better boy.
But the
So.
fact that he's a present dad,
Yeah.
and works to rectify his mistakes,
Also,
and then he's just a good boy.
also his seed, good for him. Good for you, Pongo. Jesus, 100.
I don't know if I want to start ranking these guys off their
Based
their
on-
seeds.
We're fucked up. Parappa.
Parappa the Rapper. He's got bars.
He does. Well, okay. Does he have bars, or are you just saying that because of the memeability of his character?
Yes.
Because I'll put him in F. He doesn't contribute. I'm not saying that his style and swagger aren't like fun to be around, but is he a good boy? No. He's going off and being a delinquent and rapping on the streets to onion men.
Well, no, he's not being a delinquent.
Are you sure?
He's helping the townspeople.
With raps?
Yes, with raps. Wow.
See. Putting my foot down.
All right.
Ren. From Ren and
Oh,
Stimpy.
F,
Yeah.
absolutely. I do not want that thing anywhere near
Yeah,
me.
I don't want his gross naked balls away.
Nerve endings.
All right. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Shank. What was his name?
No. No. Fuck.
What's his-
No. Ralph.
Regime?
It's Ralph.
Ralph. That's it. Yeah.
Fuck, I'm so stupid. I know his name. Name.
Rolf, not Ralph.
Yeah, it's Rolf. Plays the piano. First off, great at parties.
How many other dogs could do that? Aside from Jake.
Some of the smarter ones. Mr. Peabody probably could.
Yeah.
Jake definitely can. Isabel definitely can. Gromit can. Courage probably could.
I think he's played a piano before.
Actually, that's interesting. Quite a few of these dogs can play the piano. But Ralph he gives great advice. He's a good friend, and he's a good dog. He doesn't show the dog qualities as much, but he's still a dog. He doesn't.
Yes.
He's not trying to wear clothes like some of the other Muppets. He's fucking laying out his
He's
dick.
living his life and
He's
being
living-
there for you.
He's actually not in as much of the Muppets as you think. But whenever he does show up, he's either giving sage advice or he's there in the background setting the mood. He's just
there to
for
help.
it. Yeah.
He's always there.
S
yes.
tier. Absolutely.
I can jive with it.
So oh my god.
Rush.
Thank you.
Rush from Mega Man.
Rush, he's there when you need him. He's not fully dog. But he's a good boy.
He's more dog than the Jimmy Neutron dog.
Yes. So we know he's going above C.
I put him in A.
Yeah.
He's
I would
helped
too.
Mega Man save the world numerous times.
He's
and
saved
he's a good boy.
Yeah, he saved Mega Man several times.
Mhm.
This dog is from an anime that I cannot recall.
It is an anime. Judging based on the art style, but I don't know what it is.
Can't tell. So we're putting it looks familiar. Sam, or is it Max?
I think it's Max.
Max
Sam
is
is the rabbit.
Sam is the
I
rabbit.
think. Is that right?
Are you looking it
That
up?
might be opposite.
It's kind of
Sam
hard to tell
and Max.
because usually you do the sidekick after, and Max has always
Yeah.
been.
Is Sam.
Sam is the dog.
Yeah.
He's solving crimes, literally murders. He's solving murders.
And he's not a cop. He's a detective.
He's a detective, which can go both ways, but he's also got a wicked sense of humor. I would want to actually. He plays poker all the time. You can play poker with him.
Yeah.
I would hang out with Sam.
Not much of a dog.
He's more dog. He's a dog man. He's up there with
more man than dog.
He's better than Scruff McGruff because he's not a fucking narc. I don't think. I wouldn't think. It's been a while since I played the games.
Yeah, they're detective agencies, so they're just working for money.
Right.
You know? They're not like on the force or anything.
So he's dog man, but I would put him. He's above Clifford. He's got to be in B.
Yeah, I'd say B.
Let's put him up here.
Low B.
Yeah. Santa's Little Helper the Third, or any of them really. They're all the same.
Kind of a problem dog due to its owners. But very sweet baby.
He's very sweet. He's a very bony dog. It's another, like, I don't know if I would want to have him as a dog. And he's always, if they don't have a plot for a character, they're like, all right, let's make Santa's Little Helper like get caught in a cheese grinder or something. And then I
remember that episode.
Yeah, they've done everything they can. So, I would put him in C. I think
it's fair.
In a high C, because he's going around town being an absolute slut as well. There was that they've done that plot twice actually. Yeah, where he goes and like impregnates the local dog. He did Mr. Burns' dog, I believe. Yeah. We'll move on. Slinky.
Slinky.
Good friend.
Great boy.
Great boy. Not really a dog.
Not a dog.
He's not a dog.
More toy than dog.
I don't want to put him in F though.
No. I feel like if we have Sam in B, then we could justify Slinky being in B.
Yeah, that's fine. I would say we got to move Goddard, I think.
Move him up to B?
Yeah, he's got to be up in B because he's way more helpful than some of these other dogs.
Yeah, a lot of those C ones
they're just dogs.
Yeah.
They're just okay.
Or they're troublesome dogs.
Yeah. I do not know this dog from Fairly Odd Parents.
I don't know.
Okay. This is actually Spike.
That is Spike, yes.
Yeah, so where do we want to put him? We want to put him with his son?
Spike is
Is he?
Yeah, probably C. He gets into fights a lot. He's kind of an asshole.
I mean,
be a protector though, but
he's a good father, right?
Yes. But he can be a bully sometimes.
Okay. All right. Oh God, who's Tintin?
That's a Tintin dog. Yes.
Yes, it's Tintin's dog. I can't remember his name.
Westy or whatever.
Snowy.
Go
watch the Adventures of Tintin movie by Spielberg and Peter Jackson. Great, and should have gotten its sequels, and it didn't. I'm still pissed about that. Like 10 years later. Go rewatch it because that's actually like a phenomenal Spielberg film, like just in general.
Yeah.
But yeah, Snowy helps solves crimes. He's up there. He's a good dog. He's always there for Tintin whenever he needs him. He's a good companion. I would want to have him help me solve mysteries if that's my job, you know. Have you not? You don't have any reference?
I've not seen the movie, and I've never read the comics.
That should be your homework. You should watch the Adventures of Tintin movie.
Yeah, I've heard great things.
It's good. It's like it was the Indiana Jones movie I wanted instead of Crystal Skull. I'm gonna put him in A because he's not only a good boy and a good companion, but he's also helps solve crimes. This is that drug dog. The rapping. Hold on.
The update to McGruff.
Yeah.
The Dare Dog or whatever.
It was the Dare Dog, I think. Oh, hold on. Cartoon. The rapping dog.
Oh God, that is
Uncut
terrifying.
version. Yeah, this is. Don't look at that or that. It's party time.
I'm gonna say I don't know.
Okay. It's from Titanic, the animated movie. That is
Shut
so
up.
obscure. That is so
What?
obscure.
Oh my God. I didn't even know this was a thing.
Hold on. We're looking this up. I mean, I remember hearing about this. Animated. But why is this? Yeah, because there was a whole rap in the middle of the movie where the rats are like sinking with the Titanic, and he's like telling you not to do drugs and stuff.
Naturally.
Right. Okay, the uncut version. Just gonna do this. Hold on, I was gonna skip ahead.
Oh wow. Oh no, you're skipping that.
So I'm gonna tell you so. Don't sweat it. Forget it. Enjoy the show. Working all day, now it's time
Not the smoothest animation.
No, it was done by like an Italian company, I think. Also, stereotypes out the ass.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Uh,
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh
yeah, he's a
no.
rapping dog.
Oh no. Oh
Uh,
no.
and it was bad. There's already been a ton of videos talking about that movie, and it's not good. I think it's all on YouTube, or you can like rent it. F the very bottom. I'd rather have Ren's sticky nuts on my face. The dog.
That looks like another Fairly Odd Parents dog.
It is, but he has his own show. He's a spy. He's like a spy dog.
I don't know.
I'm gonna put him in F only because I don't like the creator of
That's fair.
of the cartoon. Fuck you, Butch Hartman. Butch Hartman.
Booch.
Butch Hartman, you suck. Underdog.
Underdog. S tier, baby.
S tier.
Straight to the top.
Yeah. I'll put Max at the bottom. Because he's just a dog. Underdog, great. Just phenomenal. Hanna-Barbera, you done it again. This dog I recognize, but I don't remember from what.
Spot, I believe.
Is it just
from the books, the children's books?
Spot the dog?
the dog.
Like it, and he's right there. Good idea. Good. I mean, good memory there. He's another.
Thank you.
He's another. You know.
He's a dog. He is a dog.
Where did we put him?
Probably top of C.
I would say
You
C.
know, nothing special, just a dog.
Because
But
he's
a cute dog.
he's
a
like.
puppy.
Whoa, you okay? You were peeking.
Oh, my bad.
Okay.
I'm good.
There we go. We're good. Sorry, my bit rate spiked. So Spot is kind of like Bluey and Kipper in that, you know, he's just teaching little preschoolers how to.
Yeah.
But he's
Less sentience, though. I
less.
think.
Yeah, he's just a dog. Fuck Zero. He saves Christmas. Well, he saves.
Where are you? I can't see.
Oh, sorry. Let me expand. Whoop. Zero.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, Zero. Okay, yeah,
Mhm.
from
Nightmare Before Christmas.
S tier.
S tier. He saves Christmas. Much like Max. I would even say he helps sway his master.
Yes.
Into.
He's a good conscience.
He's a good conscience. Yeah, he's a good foil to the main character. Man, a good fight between him and Max. You know.
Oh
But
yeah. Undertale dog.
Undertale dog. Yeah. Haven't played the game. There, I admitted it.
Really?
Still haven't played it. Yeah.
That's barely playing if I ever heard one.
All right. Well, maybe one day.
A. I'll put A.
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 All right. I'm going just off of your opinion. All right. The girl from Beastars. She's a bitch. And she's more dog person. So. You okay?
What the hell is that?
That was you.
What?
Oh, just a bit. You were coming in kind of glitchy and stuff, so it's okay.
I'm not dying. I'm fine.
Okay. Pickles. Mr. Pickles.
What's the thing you've skipped?
It's the dog from Luigi's Mansion,
Uh,
and I'm gonna put him in.
I haven't played Luigi's Mansion, so
Okay. Mr. Pickles.
um, only somewhat. This is the dog that is inhabited by Satan. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So F.
Probably an F.
Yeah. Very bottom. The dog from Pokemon. I don't.
Rockruff.
Okay, I don't know.
I'm gonna put him because he's a good little baby boy, and he should go in A.
A. All right. But he's just the companion. He's just the dog.
Yes.
I mean,
just-
he
but he's a
technically
very
has,
good dog.
and he has powers. I guess. Yeah.
Yes.
You would want to have him as a companion. This dog is from Steamboat Willie, and I don't know who that is.
Is it? It looks like a Betty Boop cartoon.
Okay. Well, Betty Boop dog. Nope. God, that's horrifying. Look at this
Oh
shit.
my god.
Oh.
Oh god.
Somebody definitely has that as a. Oh god, it's a GIF. Steamboat Willie dog. Nope. Don't know.
I think we can probably say we don't know this dog.
Yeah, we don't know. So there it is. Hold on, I'll scroll up. We've got. Do we want to make any changes real quick as you're looking at it?
No, those are good, I think. You seem to not like the B-Stars lady. Kind of felt like that was an F, not a C.
Oh yeah, you're right. I really hope I'm remembering that character right. But she's kind of a gossipy bitch.
Yeah, otherwise all the B-Stars fans will storm you.
Oh no. I think it's pretty solid. The only
It
ones
looks good, yeah.
the only
It's
ones
nothing-
I mean the only ones that I'm unfamiliar the ones I'm unfamiliar with, I would definitely maybe move further down, but other than that, I would just go, oh, all right.
You can put Brian Griffin right at the end though. Just right at the end. F.
we
Even lower than Satan Dog.
we
There you
Mr.
go.
Pickles. We really don't like Brian Griffin on this podcast, but you know what? That's okay. That's all right. Zach, thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you for helping me rank those dogs.
Yes, I love ranking the good boys and girls.
Well, as much as I loved talking about dogs with you, Zach, next time we're gonna have to do cats.
Hell yeah, man. I'm down with that.
Even though you're not really into pussy all that much, are you?
Yeah.
Thanks so much for watching the Good Goose podcast. It's been our pleasure to host this podcast episode for you. If you'd like, you can follow us on any social media you've been seeing at the bottom of the screen. That's YouTube. That's Twitch here, if you're watching us here. Or that's on social medias like TikTok or Instagram. We are everywhere. Just look for Good Goose Inc. That's Good Goose INC, and you'll find us. We also have our merch store. That's store.lightscameranonsense.com from our previous iteration of the podcast. Don't worry, I'm still working on it. And we thank you so much for watching. We will see you next time.
He's a good boy.